and gentlemen, I request that we please be upstanding for the arrival of His Excellency, the President, Major General Retired Chochi Konrote. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain upstanding for the Fiji National Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, now be seated. I'd like to call upon the ladies for the garlanding of our chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin with our traditional welcoming ceremony. Naka.
Ngaten sa vital no kotoro. wa momoy na matintu matariki na momo na presidente rotuma wichingi na rotuma singa binani kuwa singa langi ndokai na limurubura me ena kaya onde na rau na batulewu ebi batala ko temike na momo na prime minister na tena ramata na roko tuigbiwa na keveri bola Indonifika tu batakinia watangana kya vilitaki werelebu na batulebu ramatari kana mo mana tuinandi ile na batu ni banua gila mela becha ko tumata na singa binani kwa sani ari kina kimu ngalobi riko tava momo na buku ni bura na singa binani kwa kalau ngata koto na lemuru koba kalau ngata koto na lamai bitakwa ena singa binani kuara kalau ngata muni koto na bi mata rabura me na singa binani kuwa balcha koto na inaki ena singa binani kuwa imbalam balaburi koto na kay tukutuk rodele nga dambe buen rau sakerong bi mata na momo na presidente ina momo bani atabungi
National tu untuk majoriti dan dapat tu juga bisa untuk mana?
Dina.
Okay.
Tadi bisa cukup na kamu nang apa turang. Ano na kamu nang asa cukup na uli value tadi. Ano lama sa kanya matin itu. Ano mata ni katum apa turang amai na yate na biasa kan ngoni turang taro. Ano kamu nang asa kateli cunga. Na ngoni turang na momo. Atu inadi. Kena ya busa sa kamu turang na betul. Kamu nang non kamu nang asa kacuko. Main pika asa kacuko na cukup buka turang na mata ka indai-indai. Na buku sa kanyang boseka. Kara bisa kan mata ka indai-indai angkara apa tambagin doanga. Andau ni pika. Ibi matin itu buka turang asa andam pena mata ka indai-indai. Au buat tata kena bula bagela pun ibi matin itu. Matin itu sa kanya tapi Pasifika. Nabi matin itu sa katalangay buru-buru sa cuko na kaya na mata ka inday-inday. Kamu nang sa ando buka tuka sa kacuko na nunggungan ituranga. Pengkalang galubi. Galubi sa kachugi na ichugu-chugu balilebu. Anong ray ichugu-chugu sa kailiw na wani turang na presidente ng nantapunwa. Kaya namatay ni katumba sa mga turang ay kumbu na pero sa kanong wani turang na bunibalo tu ikamba. Tabusa sa kaibitu, yan ang mga turang na yan ang udiriaus. Galubi sa kachugu na ichugu-chugu mga turang ay balilebu na kaya rukobi kanto kay sa kachunga. Ay dambe-dambe mga turang ang bikay sa kachugu na kaya tutegi sa kachunga na itay pa na puno, nanontapunwa sa kabichi. Kilitay niya na puno sa kabutilibo. Nakin ay bala-balang tong karapan naman tagay na intay. Nindaw kadibi. Mundaw labeta, mundaw tumber na kaya nakamunanga. Kalau bisa kacukin na ngoni turang na presidente nonda punua. Nirambasi ka sa tsunga may meramain talaba. Nambos ya dedere. Sa koto menanggarabi na kaya na itubutubi na mataka inday-inday. Tanu itaga sa katu, ninatangin doon sa kacuk. Nambos ka sa koto menanggarabi na lamun ibita ni singa sa koto matanda. Hindi sa katong nga na kaya na itubutuba. Nanangoni salah sanda po. Meraning garabi sa kakina, bako pinta kau salebeta na kamunang. Puasa ka nanon takalumbula. Tumpu sa kacungamay nanon rabi ba kalungat tagi. Kaya nanon ralalom. Ba kalungat tagi juga na leon yung matambos ya randambi. Karena butuh sa kamay na biasa buru-buru wili sa gin na tepa ni Pasifika. Ito ka na itubuto pa merang garabi na bugusakan yung bos ka sakot. Kalungat sa katalitsenga. Ang waniturang na momo na tuinandi. Ito sa kanak yung tamalyo ni Intay. Kalungat sa kacunga ng waniturang na presidente. Kalungat sa katalitsenga. Ng waniturang na iliw-iliw nindaw ni Vika. Ni matin ito sa kabichi. Kalungat na bakagin na nauli ni Bingkaray. Ang laman ni matin ito. Ng waniturang na iliw-iliw sa kanyang matin ito. Hindi makabot sa kacunga na nang tabiyakan. Nangay bakalaw sa kacunga bitsa kong medang bulamana. Hindi na sa tambah sa kamanda. Kamu na nga sakay lebu kaliw. Amundo, nangasak.
Olivia Waise, burekina, lesebu-sebu rako tu mena mata nitu, rako tu me werelebu na batu lebu, tatamba ko tu mata na bulang indokai, kalau ngata le mungano ni biliu taki, mana tenjina, Aise buenjina. Arriba, que llevan un Duasa! Bill! Meulangata nai wagateki, buya meulangata nai wagateki. Meulangata ni bulia ura, meulangata ni bulia ura. Asawa yana be wana waitu imani dua chawa kai wana numai talasa munai awatamuya. Kaya mani wasamula batuza ke amusa usani wa batuza ke ni botu ura. Kele mama da sambi utu ebe wanua ke na wase wanua le tembu totu ura. Esena tau na manu ana tamata esena ura satu ngawa ya wanua. Sandi.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to now call upon the Auditor General of the Republic of Fiji, Mr. Ajay Nand, to deliver his welcoming address. Thank you.
His Excellency Major General Retired Chiochi Konusi Konrote, the President of the Republic of Fiji, Mr. Rajiv Merishi, Chairman of INTOSAI Working Group on IT Audit and Comptroller and Auditor General of India, Auditor Generals, members of WGTA, members of the Diplomatic Corps, delegates, observers, and fellow colleagues. Good morning, Nisambula Pinaka, Namaste, Assalamu alaikum, Noyai Maori. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you all to Fiji and to the 28th meeting of the INTOSAI Working Group on IT Audit. The Fiji Office of the Auditor General is deeply appreciative of your presence here this morning. I know that some of you have traveled long distances to come to our beautiful nation. I would like to assure you that we, the people of Fiji, will do everything possible to compensate for your sacrifice. I'm confident by the time you leave, you will be making plans to visit us again, as we will be the host for the 24th Commonwealth Auditor General's Conference in March 2020, which is next year. This is the first time a WGTA meeting has been hosted by a Pacific Island nation. We are very proud of that opportunity. In the past, Fiji hosted the INTOSAI meeting on public debt in July 2008. As Fiji's representative to the 2000 meeting of the Public Debt Committee held in Lisboa, Portugal, I can recall the significant effort I had to make in lobbying members to agree to come to Fiji for the meeting to be hosted in Fiji. 10 years later, it was not very difficult. During the 2017 WGTA meeting, because Fiji is a more popular tourist destination than ever and has regained its status as the hub of the Pacific. I would like to thank the former chairperson and members of the working group for giving us an opportunity to host this meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very privileged and honored as a member of the Pasai region in these working groups. Your Excellency, we are very grateful for your presence this morning to officiate the opening of the 28th meeting of the INTOSAI Group on IT Audit. Your Excellency, INTOSAI is the professional organization of supreme audit institutions, which we call SAIs, in countries that belong to the United Nations or its specialist agencies. SAIs play a major role in auditing government accounts and operations and in promoting sound financial management and accountability in their governments. The working group on IT audits WGTA, as we call it affectionately, was created at the 8th INTOSAI meeting in Berlin in 1989 to address SAI's interests in the area of IT audit. The Office of the Auditor General of Fiji was granted membership of WGTA in 2016, that's 3 years ago. The membership of the WGTA brings OIG Fiji to a total membership to 7 INTOSAI working groups, and we are very thankful to the members for accepting us as members. Ladies and gentlemen, I have much pleasure and honor to introduce His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Fiji, Major General Retired Chiochi Konosi Kondote. His Excellency was a career soldier and civil servant who has served both in Fiji and internationally. He was also a member of the Fiji Parliament and served as a minister in the Fiji government. His Excellency studied at institutions such as the Australian College of Defence and Strategic Studies, the Australian Defence Academy in Canberra, and the Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University. In recognition of his contributions, His Excellency is a recipient of various medals and awards, including the Officer of the Order, Military of Fiji. His Excellency was elected as the President of the Republic of Fiji on 12th October 2015, when Parliament, for the first time under Fiji's Constitution, voted for the head of state. His Excellency was reappointed by Parliament for a second time, for a second 3-year term on Friday, 31st August 2018. His Excellency is also Fiji's lead advocate and champion in the national campaign to promote health and wellness and to reduce non-communicable diseases. He is also patron of numerous organizations in the sports and social services sectors. He is married to Madam Salote Kondote, and they have 2 sons and 6 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, I now humbly invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Fiji, to deliver his opening address upon the 28th meeting of the INTOSAI Working Group on IT Audit. Vinaka Vaklevu, thank you, dhanyavad, shukriya and faksha.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I deliver my opening address, please allow me to formally acknowledge and thank the traditional owners of the land who have just performed the traditional welcoming ceremony for all of us this morning. Tolovanaka momolebu turantinandi. Tolovanaka na turanga. Yukani wa turanga. Koni samai wa rotin na pengarabi bekina wa kema turanga mtani kwa. Nasavaleu na bidingomi. Nasavaleu na bibaturantaiki. Nito masu na wala mai mtani kwa. Uni kalau matasachu na tokeni wanu wa turanga nandi. Omo turanti nandi. Ini na turang marama leo ni wana turang nandi maniti kun don go bos ni ba naka lala sampai pasatu yang kilo tak. To the Chairman of the International Organization of Supreme Audit Institutions, INTOSAI Working Group on IT, Audit and Control, and Auditor General of India, Mr. Rajiv Merisi. The Auditor General of the Republic of Fiji, Mr. Zainand. Auditor Generals, members of the Working Group on IT Audit, Your Excellencies and members of the Diplomatic Corps, delegates, observers, ladies and gentlemen. Nisambulu Naka, and a very good morning and warm greetings to you all. At the outset, I would like to thank the Office of the Auditor General of Fiji for kindly inviting me to deliver the keynote address and officiate as a chief guest in the opening ceremony of the 28th meeting of the INTOSAI Working Group on IT Audit. I deem it a great honor and pleasure to welcome you all to Fiji this morning on behalf of government and all Fijians. I understand that we have 75 delegates who are representatives of over 30 countries and Supreme Audit Institution, SAIs, and that 12 heads of Supreme Audit Institutions are present here today. Also in attendance are representatives of various bodies of affiliated or who are affiliated to the International Organization for Supreme Audit Institutions, INTOSAI. Now, your presence at this 28th meeting is commended in keeping with the INTOSAI motto of Experimentia Mutua Omnibus Prodei. Mutual experience benefits all. As you exchange experiences, share your knowledge and best practice for continuous improvements in the field of IT audits. You encourage cooperation, collaboration, partnership, and the assurance that government auditing takes on a new and improved developments. Now, therefore, I must express and reiterate the essential role of Supreme Audit Institutions. Supreme Audit Institutions are a vital component of a functioning democracy, and as you all are well aware of, it supports parliaments in holding governments to account on how they manage and utilize public funds and resources. Fiji is no exception in this. The key role that Supreme Audit Institutions play in good governance is increasingly being recognized by global institutions. For example, the United Nations, which view the International Organization of Supreme Audit Institutions as a key partner in the efforts to achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. I see from the background brief that the mission of the Working Group on Information Technology Audit is to support Supreme Audit Institutions in developing their knowledge and skills in the use of information technology-related audits by providing information and facilities for exchange of experiences, sharing of best practices, and encouraging bilateral and regional cooperation among SAIs. Now, this forum provides that platform for sharing knowledge, which is crucial if Supreme Audit Institutions, especially those with limited resources, are to effectively deal with emerging issues affecting their work as public auditors. Now, with the rapid developments in information technology and its use for delivering government services, Supreme Audit Institutions must be prepared for the change. As you all know, technology has changed the amount and quality of information available to you as public auditors. And as such, you must learn new and relevant skill sets. And the way you work must also evolve with the times. For Fiji, the significant developments of IT infrastructure and the government's plan under the National Development Plan to implement a digital government by making it a priority for government services to be available online, and the transition to maintaining records electronically necessitate that the Fiji Office of the Auditor General should be ready for such changes. I'm therefore pleased that Fiji has chosen to host this very important meeting this week. It reflects Fiji's commitment and support through the Fiji Office of the Auditor General to work on a working group on information technology audit and the INTOSAI as a whole. Now, I understand from your program that there would be a 2-day seminar with the theme IT Security Audit. After this meeting, that you will be discussing various topics such as security management, data protection, cybersecurity, and the roles of Supreme Audit Institutions in promoting an audit of IT security. The theme is a timely one, I believe, as information technology has rapidly a growing role in all aspects of government's operations. While the use of information technology is necessary, a Supreme Audit Institution must ensure and should be able to provide assurance to Parliament and the public that its government is taking necessary measures to contain and deal with IT security risks. I urge you all to make the necessary reflections on the global issues concerning information technology and IT audit. And it is my hope that this meeting and seminar will provide the opportunity to bring Supreme Audit Institutions in developing nations up to par with the services and standards of more developed countries. At the same time, I would like to encourage Supreme Audit Institutions of developed countries to continue to create opportunities for developing supreme audit institutions so that they can continually enhance their capabilities in IT audits. In my view, this gives a new meaning to the sustainable development goals of leaving no one behind. As good governance is at the heart of obligations of supreme audit institutions to hold public agencies accountable for their effective and efficient use of public resources and for recommending improvements, it is essential that supreme audit institutions at all times practice what they preach. I challenge supreme audit institutions that in all aspects of your operations, when holding others accountable for their openness, transparency, and good governance, you yourselves are beyond reproach and aspire always to be exemplary public sector entities. If supreme audit institutions fail to live up to the high standards of stewardship, your demand of others, your reputation, and credibility will suffer. In concluding, I wish to again thank the Auditor General of Fiji for the invitation that I appreciate at this important meeting, and I congratulate the organizing committee for your hard work in facilitating what I believe is going to be 2 days of enjoyable and, more importantly, fruitful discussions and deliberations and outcomes. I wish once again to welcome our guests of the Supreme Audit Institutions and your associates, and thank you for traveling great distances to Fiji and gracing our shores with your presence and attendance at this very important seminar. I hope that you will also get to enjoy our traditional Fijian island hospitality during your short stay with us. On that note, it gives me great pleasure to declare the 28th Working Group on Information Technology Audit officially open. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you well and every success in the deliberations over the next 2 days. Thank you, Navaleu Danyabad, Sukriya, and may Almighty God bless us all and our beloved nations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome the Chairman of the Working Group on IT Audit, the Controller and Auditor General of India, Mr. Rajiv Merishi. Thank you.
His Excellency Major General Georgi Conrote, President of the Republic of Fiji, Mr. Ajay Nand, Auditor General of Fiji, Heads of SAIs, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by saying how honored we are to have His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Fiji, amongst us today. Excellency, your presence here today not only provides us visibility, but also a great deal of motivation, not only to the working group, but to the auditing community across the world. As it displays the executive's deep and abiding commitment to proper audit and public accountability, as well as transparency, and it also sets us onto a task of doing our jobs as professionally as we can, whether it is in the field of financial audit or performance audit or compliance audit. Excellency, we are all aware today that the importance of information systems world over cannot be overstated. In my own country, the digital revolution has become the harbinger of a socio-economic transformation never witnessed before. The trinity of telephony, unique biometric identity, and electronic banking, called JAM as an abbreviation in India, is increasingly being used by governments to effect direct benefit transfers to millions of people. The digital revolution in its way creates several challenges as well as opportunities for the public sector. These challenges include the capacity to audit the information systems and also contending with issues of data protection and privacy. Fortunately, the technology also provides a useful tool to the auditor to handle large volumes of data
in a scientific, efficient, and effective manner. The Supreme Audit Institutes have realized the centrality of information technology to their core functions, and this explains the reasons of the working group that has been in existence for over 25 years now. Excellency, I have great pleasure in informing you that the membership of the INTOSAI working group on ID audit has grown to 53, including 4 observers. I welcome the size of Bulgaria and Samoa, who have recently joined as the new members of this working group. Excellency, the working group will be taking into stock the progress made in its work plan between 2017 and 19 and discussing its further plans up to 2022. Vegeta is fortunate to have key collaborators like INTOSAI Development Institute, who I think unfortunately are unable to join us today, AFROSAI E and ISACA, who are observers of this working group and key partners. As in the past meetings, AFROSAI and ISACA will be making presentations on their activities and also develop upon their collaboration with Vegeta. ISACA will also be conducting a half-day seminar, half-day session on COVID 2019, which is extremely topical. Such a large participation, Excellency, and such a wide agenda would indicate the extent of collaboration in the international audit community and the increasingly comparative standards and practices that the SAIs internationally are following. Excellency, we are into the third year of the work plan 2017-19, and it is customary, and as is customary, the meeting will be followed by the 9th performance audit IT seminar on IT audit. The seminar is being held under the theme IT security audit. We have received enthusiastic response from contributing SAIs of Afghanistan, Australia, Estonia, Hungary, Japan, Kuwait, Philippines, Samoa, Sudan, USA, and AFROSAI E for willingly accepting to present papers in this seminar. I would like to thank them all and request all members to participate in the seminar to make it a success. Towards the end, Excellency, I seek your permission to propose a vote of thanks. Firstly, to you, Sir, Major General G.O.G. Konote, in finding the time to provide us the encouragement and guidance today to come and inaugurate this conference. It is a most auspicious occasion for us. I would also like to thank the staff and members of the Audit Office of Fiji, headed by the Auditor General Ajay Nand, for the excellent arrangements that they have made and the impeccable organization with which this conference has been organized, and the warm hospitality extended to all of us, even though we are so many of us, uniformly by the hosts. I would also like to thank the representatives of all the participating countries who have traveled from near and far to participate in and make this seminar a success. I would like to thank the elders who have blessed us with the traditional opening ceremony, welcome ceremony, and we do feel blessed in being so encouraged by them. I would like to lastly thank the people of Fiji for opening their doors and hearts to us. And in the short time that we have been here, we have felt not only the warmth of the weather of Fiji, but the warmth of the people of Fiji. I thank you, sir, once again for finding the time to come and inaugurate this seminar. And it is truly very encouraging for us to have received the kind words of wisdom that you gave us in your opening remarks. Thank you all once again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mirishi. Ladies and gentlemen, after this, we'd like to request that you all please join His Excellency for morning tea on the ocean veranda. But before we do that, we'd request if you could join him for a group photo up here after the morning tea. Oh, now. Director Finawa, His Excellency is requesting if we can have the photo shoot now before the morning tea. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. Please bear with us for a few minutes while we just set up our arrangement for the photo shoot. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're kindly requesting all our Auditor Generals ahead of size, could you please proceed to the front to sit on the chairs next to the President. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Requesting our Auditor Generals that have finished shaking hands with our President, if you could please make your way to the front, to the seats in front. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, morning tea is prepared on the ocean veranda behind us. Thank you.